Today we're diving into the look that set off a firestorm the moment Melania Trump stepped onto UK soil. Within minutes, social media lit up, tabloids began dissecting every stitch of her outfit, and critics and supporters rushed to interpret what she wore and why. Was it just fashion? Was it a message? Or was it another carefully calculated moment designed to dominate headlines? Let's break down the outfit that has everyone talking and uncover why one appearance triggered so much reaction across the world. 1. The landing that sparked it all. The moment Melania Trump stepped off that plane in the United Kingdom, cameras didn't just take pictures, they detonated a conversation. What she wore instantly overshadowed what the trip was officially about. In a world where first ladies are judged not just on speeches but on fabric, tailoring, and subtext, Melania's UK look became the headline before the meetings even began. There was no delay, tabloids zoomed in, fashion critics labeled, political commentators decoded, and Twitter exploded. It wasn't just, Melania looked elegant. It was, what does it mean, why this outfit now, and who is the message intended for? Once again, her entrance proved that fashion, in the hands of someone in her position, is never just cloth sewn together, it is public diplomacy stitched with intention. 2. The outfit, deliberate, not accidental. Melania's UK look was not random. Nothing worn on a state-level visit is. The coat, the silhouette, the color palette, the accessories, every element looked as if it had been pre-cleared not just by a stylist, but by a strategy. The outfit projected restraint rather than flamboyance, discipline rather than indulgence. It was polished but not theatrical, luxurious but not loud, a style language that signals power wrapped in diplomacy. But here's the part people don't like to admit: when a woman in Melania's position dresses for a foreign stage, she is not just covering a body, she is controlling a narrative. By choosing something classic and controlled instead of experimental or romantic, she pushed the conversation into intentional sophistication territory. It sent a message, not to the everyday public first, but to the hosts, to the cameras, and to every analyst trained to read visuals as signals. Within minutes, fashion houses began identifying designers, political watchers began interpreting tone, and critics began blasting or praising. The outfit didn't even need a speech. 4. The symbolism. People immediately noticed the public didn't just see an outfit, they saw intention. In politics, clothing is never just clothing, especially on foreign soil. The structured, conservative styling read to many observers as a gesture of respect for traditional British formality. No loud prints, no experimental tailoring, no celebrity-level drama, it was a calculated alignment with old-world etiquette. Analysts pointed out something else: Melania often uses neutrality in fashion the way diplomats use silence, not to avoid making a statement, but to avoid making the wrong one. By staying within a narrow lane of formal, poised, and untouchable, she prevents critics from pinning accidental meaning on excess. It's the same reason judges wear black robes and military uniforms use strict design language. Austerity communicates authority without words. Others took a different interpretation. They argued the restraint wasn't just diplomatic, it was dominance. It positioned her as someone above spectacle, above amateur mistakes, above emotional aesthetics. In that reading, the outfit became not just respectful, but superior, a subtle flex coded as elegance. And that duality is exactly why it created noise: two groups looking at the same look, seeing two opposite messages. 4. The media meltdown. Praise, critique, and instant spin. Once the images hit newsrooms, the reaction wasn't quiet, it split fast and loud. Fashion journalists praised the restraint, calling it surgical elegance and a masterclass in controlled public image. They highlighted her ability to command attention without theatricality, something few public figures manage in the era of visual excess. Political commentators, however, were less unified. Some argued the look projected discipline and dignity, a visual refusal to feed the chaos of public opinion. Others attacked it as cold, inaccessible, or intentionally elite, accusing her of using fashion as a shield rather than as communication. The divide wasn't about fabric, it was about meaning. Then came the internet. Social media users tore into two camps. One camp admired her composure and poise, labeling her the most strategically styled First Lady in modern history. The other camp used the same images to condemn excess and hypocrisy, contrasting her tailored perfection with global crises and tension surrounding the visit. The key thing wasn't that people approved or disapproved, it's that they couldn't stay silent. The look forced interpretation. It triggered decoding. It demanded reaction. And when clothing provokes debate without a single spoken word, it means the mission, intentional or not, succeeded. 5. Fashion diplomacy in practice. Melania's wardrobe on international trips follows a recognizable pattern. She doesn't dress to blend into American politics, she dresses to perform on the global stage. This is not vanity, and it's not improvisation. It's a form of visual diplomacy that world leaders have practiced for decades, but she executes it with precision more commonly seen in monarchies than in elected democracies. Every major First Lady has used clothing as coded messaging. Jackie Kennedy used Parisian couture to align America with European taste. Michelle Obama used American designers to promote domestic soft power. Melania, by contrast, uses silence and austerity as her aesthetic weapon. She rarely smiles during these appearances, rarely chooses media-friendly softness. Instead she opts for armor-like refinement, as though the outfit itself is designed to prevent misinterpretation. In the UK, this strategy was especially visible. The look was not made to charm or soften, it was made to neutralize risk. No cultural offense. No flamboyant symbolism. No accidental controversy through color or cut. Just disciplined neutrality that forces observers to talk about intention rather than missteps. In diplomacy, avoiding mistakes is sometimes more powerful than making statements. Her look didn't try to own the room, it removed room for error. And in a political climate where one misread sleeve or pin can ignite scandal, that restraint becomes its own form of power. So now that you've seen how a single look could overshadow an entire state visit, the question is yours. Was Melania's UK outfit just impeccable styling, or was it deliberate visual strategy disguised as fashion? Did she blend into the formality of Britain on purpose, or did she outrank it with quiet dominance? Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss what comes next. Thanks for watching.